Hey guys, it's Zimster here with another video for Conqueror's Blade. This one is going to be for the best starting units for Siege on the attacking side, and we will break that down as we play. So also in the video today will be AngryCookie. He's my boy, and we are going to go into why you should use certain units when you start a Siege. So I'm going to start with Serfs. Cookie, what unit are you starting with?
You know it, the Serfs, man. The real strength of these units is the fact that they don't need to resupply. So whenever you're pushing up a siege tower or a battering ram or something like that, you can take some cannon fire or what have you and not have to worry a whole lot about it.
I mean, they're actually kind of nice too for like, even if you breach a wall, like you can get these guys in there, use them as a little cover, and maybe get some enemy kills or just push with them. Really,
they max out at level 10, so they're a super easy unit to level up. And yeah, whenever you get them there, as long as you go down the right path in your veterancy, those units can be really strong, and they can definitely, you can push them up a wall or have them climb ladders, and you don't have to worry about it because they're expendable. And so whereas you might not want to climb a wall that's risky with some like Imperial pike guards, you can do it with Serfs no problem.
Right. So like right away in the beginning, we'll throw our Serfs at whatever to try to get stuff.
So mine just went straight for that siege tower, and I just set them and forget them until it's like the game tells me.
Yeah, you can see here like everyone's using Serfs. Like this guy's using Serfs, this guy's using Serfs. This guy over here is using Serfs. Right, like everyone's using Serfs except
WoodCutters are also an option because they both have shields, so they're moderately resistant to ranged attack, and they can also withstand a little bit more punishment from melee unit.
Yeah, and I also see people bring pike. I mean, pike are a great starting option, but the problem with them is they cost. Those are unit kits that they're gonna have to get for these guys.
Right, they will have to end up using bronze at some point.
Yeah, this guy is using Imperial. This guy has Imperial pikes over here. I mean, he's hiding them pretty well, so I guess
that's I mean, as long as you don't plan on bringing them up the wall or something early and stuff like that. The main reason I like to use expendable units whenever we start a siege battle is just because I can do things with them that I wouldn't want to necessarily do with my high leadership cost units. Like I can go steal that supply point or something, what have you.
Yeah, exactly. And we've done enough of these to know like there's no point in wasting your good units early.
The Serfs have 8 less units. You can direct their charge, which with the WoodCutters you cannot direct their charge. And they also have a self-heal capability, but I find that to be a little lacking because you don't really get the opportunity to heal your Serfs because they're so fragile first place. So it's very situational when you actually get to use that ability.
Yeah, agreed. I like my main thing with Serfs is like I'll try to get them up a ladder or a siege, whatever siege component like that lets you in. Just try to get them in and kind of like clog up somewhere so you can actually start hitting some units. Or if you can get to the heroes right away, that's also great. But usually the heroes are going to hide behind their units, and they're going to have better units. Like some of these guys are using guards, which will rush right through your Serfs. But who cares? Who cares?
Right.
Like
as long as they're an expendable unit, and that's the beautiful part about them is you don't have to worry about because I find in an early attacking side of siege, you don't really want to babysit your units as much. You're trying to look for holes in the enemy's defense, and having to sit there and make sure that you don't lose a unit or they're not taking range fire kind of impede that a little bit.
Exactly. I mean, they're using a lot of good units already. That's good for us because we will go ahead and just keep throwing junk at them and try to get to their good units. And we mostly did that with Serfs.
Exactly. And woodcutters. I'm using woodcutters.
All right, so I mean, with the woodcutters too. I actually like the woodcutters. They're
Well,
kind
they
of
have 8 more units, and they have the ability. Their charge is a little bit less less micro, I guess you could say, because you just press one, set it, and forget it. Like they'll charge in. Well, so actually, I just double checked that. So it's sprint is what you're activating. So whenever you press V to attack with them, and then you press sprint, that kind of gives them an undirected charge. So
on the woodcutters.
right on the woodcutters.
Gotcha. Well, now that I think about woodcutters, I think I was actually thinking about farmers that have the range with the pitchfork.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
The farmers
they're
are like pikemen.
basically.
Yeah, they're literally pikemen that don't cost unit kits. So if for whatever reason you want to use those, try to get them up against horses, maybe, or that's the only thing I see them good for. 'Cause they don't have a shield.
Horses are a choke point. Those are the 2 times you would want to use them.
But just to end, like, I feel like we went over enough of like what's great about them. The game's actually progressing now, so we will move to different units. But I mean, you literally can use serfs, like, or any beginning unit as long as they survive, right? I mean, if you're grouped up well, I mean, those units can last a while. But that's pretty much what we wanted to do a video on and let everyone know, like, don't waste unit kits in the beginning. You're gonna lose stuff. So you're gonna lose units early on. So just use units that don't cost anything.
Well, it also lets you accumulate bronze quicker, and more efficiently without having to spend for the kits for those units.
Exactly. And yeah, and also it doesn't cost much in leadership to bring those guys into battle either, like you're saying. That's also a really nice thing.
40 leadership, that's it.
Yeah, it's that easy. I would highly recommend them, as both of us have through this video. And we'll leave it at that. So, Cookie, thanks for helping me out on this video.
Absolutely no problem.
Appreciate the insight, because you've played a lot more sieges than I have, so you've seen it. You've seen plenty. But all right, we'll end on that note. We'll catch you in the next video.
Take it easy, y'all.